We'd like to welcome you to BeMoreNews.com, the news before the news, where we uncover the truth. Senator Hayes, you have put your foot in it this time. Big ups to the governor. Westmore, was it 17 million in addition?
17 million just this year.
This year.
That's the build on 11 million from last year.
Wow. West North Avenue Development Authority, your passion project. Certainly you have done some unprecedented work here, sir. Tell us about it.
No, absolutely. West North Avenue Development Authority. Check it out, WNADA.org. That's WNADA.org. That's how you follow what's happening here. In 2021, we created a movement that was inspired by people in West Baltimore who wanted to see something different, who wanted to see their neighborhoods evolve, who wanted to see the glory days that my aunts and my grandmoms always talked about, where you could go on North Avenue and Pennsylvania Avenue and you could see everything from a hat shop to a shoe cobbler. We want to bring that type of energy back to West North Avenue. This isn't the first time that West North Avenue has been a leader in a renaissance place, a destination place where people came from all over. And so we're just trying to reclaim our glory and bring that back here to West North Avenue. So follow us, continue to stay engaged, WNADA.org. Our next comprehensive meeting is on June 8th. We need Lottie, Dottie, and everybody to participate.
Senator, I gotta say it's very refreshing to have an African-American politician who's familiar with Penn North. As you well know, this is 9 years since Freddie Gray. How far did you live from Penn North growing up?
I lived probably a block away. I grew up off of Edna and Whitelock Street, literally right around the corner from the corner of Pennsylvania and North Avenue. And I think it's significant. You bring up a good point. And very soon, I believe on April the 27th, the West North Avenue Development Authority, along with the Black Arts and Entertainment District, is going to be honoring the memory of the uprising that took place 10 years ago and making sure that we honor it in a way that highlights the glory of West Baltimore.
What do you think all of these people, I mean, look at this crowd. You did this, man. It was 200 people on a Saturday morning, breakfast, continental breakfast, but people showed up from North and Mount Royal, I'm not sure the name of that community, Reservoir Hill, Druid Heights, Coppin, Easterwood. You know, that's where I grew up. My from 9 to 18, Easterwood Park.
No, I appreciate the credit for it, Donnie, but really, I just listened to the people and what they wanted to do.
But you spearheaded it.
Absolutely, and people want to see something different. They want to see West North Avenue thrive, and we've created a vehicle in which they can latch on to make sure that happens.
2 libraries on West North Avenue, Coppin State University on North Avenue, Walbrook Mill.
The health department. We're one of the only places in the city that have a presence by the Baltimore City Health Department. And so we have assets here in the community. Drum, which do home visiting for low-income families and make sure we reduce the child mortality rate here in our city, right here on North Avenue. And so we just want to leverage off these rich resources and build a sense of community that our ancestors would be proud of.
I got to ask you one last question. I know they're pulling your way. Black Wall Street. You know, we've been doing the Black Wall Street Awards. This is Black Wall Street. When I look around and I see black elected officials, black business owners, the Imad Center, tell me something about black business and the significance of this in the middle of Wanata.
What's important about black business owners is black business owners hire black employees, right? And so black people have been responsible for North Avenue throughout history. They're going to be the key chiefs in revitalizing North Avenue. So we want to make sure at every stage in this process that we make sure that people that are from the diaspora are represented here in the revitalization of West Baltimore, West North Avenue.
We're proud of you. I hope you had a great session there in Annapolis. But thank you for the work you've done. Your family is very proud of you.
One thing, real quick, not related to West North Avenue, but I know Donnie Glover would be proud of. This year, we had to renegotiate the deal as it relates to Pimlico Racetrack. Right? They brought to us a package to have $400 million spent on a racetrack and then a training facility. One of the things, and working with my colleague Jill Carter, that we were able to negotiate for the community, and we said to the governor straight up, like, we support you, we want Pimlico, we want Preakness, but we can't invest that type of money into a racetrack without investing in that community.
Absolutely.
And so as a result of that legislation and as a result of the amendments that we put on that bill from the legislature, we're going to get $5 million in infrastructure money, $10 million in housing money. We have a community representative on the Thoroughbred Racetrack Authority Board. But Donnie, the most important takeaway that we were able to negotiate, we're going to get 10% of all the profits from Preakness, Black Eye Susan, and all of the racing that happens at Pimlico is going to be poured back into the community. Not one time, but in perpetuity, forever. 10% of all of the profits.
What's to ensure that? Because we've heard similar
It's in the law.
rhetoric.
It's in the law.
Okay. There was the Racetrack Impact Fund and a lot of money collected over the decades
Indeed.
for that community. And even when Preakness happens, we want to see those Caribbean restaurants surrounding the racetrack get a piece of the pie. They get shut down. You can't even park there.
Absolutely. The difference between the impact fund, that was money that was coming in from the slots and gambling. This money is directly from the profits of Preakness, the Black Eye Susan, and whatever happened there. If they profit and they're successful, we want to make sure that the community benefit from that as well.
Senator Hayes, thank you for your time. Keep watching BeMoreNews.com, the news before the news, where we uncover the truth.